definitely hit this. Oh, well, we're starting over.
Should we stop? Do you want to stop?
No, I'll find
Get
it.
the bomb.
Yeah.
We're just jumping
Show
in now.
over.
God damn it. Pretty much experts.
So what's
We've been
gonna
talking
happen?
for like 10 minutes and it didn't record.
Again.
Like you were
Amateur
saying, in
hour.
the first fucking 10 minutes of this show, we were in Guelph for a few weeks having the
8
most
minutes.
fun. And now that we're in fucking separate countries, I
Yep.
forgot totally how to do all of this stuff.
Yeah, there was a weird moment where I was gonna like call out to you guys, just be like, make sure we all
That's
hit
fair.
record.
That's
'cause-
I hit record, but it didn't take.
Yeah. Didn't take.
Fuck.
Didn't want it.
These first
Said
10 minutes
no.
were good, and I don't remember what any of it was, so we can't even circle back.
Well, we were just like,
Goddamn.
yeah.
Fucking fingers as soft as sandals. That's what. This guy over here. That's
I
We
what's
were
going
hot
on.
griping over sandals. Like we're getting right into this.
Okay, let's
Welcome
go
everybody
circle back.
Let's
Yes, I
check
was
out all
griping.
Our fucking shit.
I was griping
that
on
we
sandals
put our
hard
stuff on.
because
iHeartRadio.
one of my iHeartRadio. My current like roommate, he wears sandals every day, and I just can't take him serious. He's always asking me questions about household shit, and I make eye contact, and I look down, and I see his sandals, and I just blow him off. I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude. Like, sort it out. Like sandals to me, they're
Sounds
not even
like a real cuck.
I'm not even. You don't even have the respect to give you the name cuck. You're lower. Fucking sandals.
Oh wow.
But it's like the practicality.
I hope he's
I
listening
hope he
through
is.
the wall
I hope
right now. He's laying in bed,
Yeah.
just like
I hope he has to work in the
gonna
morning,
open
and I'm
his
keeping him
sandals.
up. But it's like not only is the like footwear
On his
completely
sandals.
impractical and hideous looking, but like the word sandal I absolutely
worst.
hate. It's the softest word in the English language. Like you cannot say I got to go get my sandals and I'll be right out and not sound like you're completely useless and still live at home with your mom.
Yeah.
It's a soft word. It's a terrible footwear.
it's definitely more of
It's
an
better
indoor,
indoor.
footwear.
Yeah,
It's
like
not an
Mike was
outdoor
saying,
footwear.
Like
It's not
you
even
think,
in the
the
sand
sandals
footwear.
for the beach, but they're the worst footwear for the beach.
They
No.
are.
Sunburn the
Yeah.
shit on the
Worst.
top of your feet, bottom of feet,
Yeah.
all blisters.
Oh.
Everywhere
Always
there's
catching them on. Always catching them on
Any
the
little
dunes.
bit
oh,
of
you're gonna get
moisture.
sand all in your feet.
You get a little bit of moisture on your feet, and you get sand in there. Oh my god! Like just raw, just like you're peeling back the layers with
Yeah.
every step.
Yeah, that's terrible experience.
Have you ever heard of sand blasting? Have you ever
I
hear
have
of
heard
that?
of it, yeah.
Well, that's what's
That's
happening.
your foot.
All over
It's
your
a- it's a
fucking
sexual
piggies.
move,
All over
isn't
your
it?
piggies.
Oh.
Sexual, yeah.
Yeah. You
Serious.
sand blasting.
There is an element of sex to it, for sure.
Syracuse
Yeah.
sandblasting.
Yeah. It's when you come
But
on
I
her
had-
face and it
what I
takes
was
all her
saying
makeup
before you
off.
realize.
And then you wipe it real hard.
Yeah.
What I was saying before we realized we weren't recording is I had a roommate for a while there too that was just a real sandal aficionado, real
Right.
sandal lover, had sandals for every day of the week probably, but like nice guy, but like the sandals were definitely
Yeah.
not doing him any favors. But there's that like those transition months where it like kind of gets too cold and it's not quite summer anymore, it's fall, but the sandals are still like in the like the routine of life, like they're at the front door. He would transition to these like slip-on
Yeah.
shoes that were like they're not like you would slip on your Vans or slip on like whatever, right?
Talking
They were like
moccasins?
the flimsy canvasy, like kind of moccasin-y type
Oh,
shoes.
yeah,
So it was
yeah.
like the in between,
Yeah.
Oh my God, RJ's gone
No,
now.
I'm here.
Is he
He's
gone
here.
or what?
I'm here. Bruh.
Bruh.
Oh, my shit's getting all
Your
fucked
shit's
up
off.
now. I don't see you at all.
I mean, I know the canvasy shoes you're talking about. Like, I always thought they were weird, yeah. And they're like
Yeah.
Converse, aren't they?
They're better than sandals. No. I'm talking like you'd like picture hippies. Like if a hippie never owned a real shoe and all they had was this type of shoe, that's what it would look like. It's just like very flimsy, barely has a sole.
Yeah. I've definitely had those shoes
disgusting.
before.
Both kinds of sole.
I've definitely had those
Puke.
before.
But it's slightly better than the sandal, but still like what?
It's
are you
like an
doing, man?
outdoor sock.
Just get a shoe, get a boot.
It's like a
Outdoor
it's
socks.
like a
Outdoor
Mr.
socks, exactly.
fucking Rogers shoe,
Exactly.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
an indoor shoe for sure. Mom
Yeah.
lets you put your you can
It's
put
an
them on the
indoor shoe.
couch, and Mom
It's a
doesn't
Well,
get
slipper
mad.
with a
both
bat.
of you two wear fucking work boots all the time.
That's
So
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I paid $300 for them. I'm gonna get my money's worth.
I didn't pay anything. My work paid for
You know, they're
mine.
comfy.
Wear them with pride.
Well, mine too. But you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
they're good. They're good
Well,
quality
mine
things.
suck. I'm gonna
quality
get me
footwear.
some new boots. You're gonna see.
are they going to
gonna
be
come
the
back
fucking
and-
all the way up to the
Well,
knee?
Also, maybe lace
Yeah,
yours
like-
up.
No,
Do you-
I don't lace my boots.
Maybe maybe lace like once. Like yours are just flopping around.
They
Of
go
course
right
they
to your
suck.
knees like a pirate boot.
Yeah, you gotta protect your knees. You know.
The Spinellis.
They're definitely mid shin. They're definitely mid shin.
Yeah. No, you know what's funny? Funny story about my boots was, the last time I bought boots, it was in the dead of winter, and my old boots were like super holey, and like so my feet were getting wet all the time. So I went and to buy new boots, and these boots I saw, it was like, oh my god, like those boots are gonna be perfect. Like they look like they're waterproof. It said they were water and electric proof. I didn't believe them, but it was like I'll
You want
yeah.
that. You want that.
And
You
they
definitely
protect my
want that.
toes. This is awesome.
Yeah.
They're perfect all winter. They were great. And then once the spring came around and the summer came around, and it's like these boots are too much for the other 2.5 seasons of my life to be wearing all the time. It's but they're just stuck to it because I don't give a fuck.
Just
I'm not
too
buying
hardy.
new boots. These are brand new boots. So wear your boots, kids.
So
Yeah.
those are the ones you wear now?
No, I didn't wear my.
Those
I
are
didn't
the
wear
ones
my
I'm
rubber
wearing now.
boots
Yeah.
The
at
Jack
all last
Sparrows.
year.
The Jack Sparrows, yeah. I prefer the Ashley Spinellis.
Yeah,
but-
they're definitely Spinellis.
Yeah, that's how it makes it cool for me. Let's be Spinelli.
What the fuck's a Spinelli? Is that Boy Meets
That's
Recess.
World?
recess, bro.
Come on, bro.
What is that? Oh, okay.
Do you not have a childhood?
What is that? Yeah. Well,
Have you always lived in a van?
I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I don't remember being 10.
Whatever. One Saturday morning, bro. That was me sucking teeth, not kissing.
Dude, I got my own shit going on Saturday mornings, okay?
Yeah, I bet you did. Hanging out with Uncle Pete.
Yeah.
I do. Well, I do now.
Oh yeah. You're fucking
No,
uncle.
yeah, no, I'm not saying I'm sitting around watching Recess now.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I feel like there'd be a
I'd
lot
watch
to
it,
learn as an
sure.
adult now.
Yeah. Sure would. Yeah.
I think so, eh?
Randall's
Like
still
little
snitching
fucking Randall
like a
and
bitch.
Big
Yeah.
soft Mikey.
TJ.
Oh
Turkey
yeah.
Jizz.
Jizz Detweiler.
Turkey Jizz Detweiler. Yeah.
There's no way they ever called him that on the show.
No, they called him
There's
TJ
no
for
way.
sure. But here's a gripe for you, and it's kind of a continuation of RJ's gripe.
Fucking
I
Sanders.
fucking hate the beach.
Yeah.
I'm not a beach person. I can't stand it. No.
Oh, no. No, I'm too fat for the beach. It's just not comfortable.
I don't know.
for me.
I got a pretty nice
You know?
body. I'm kind of pale, but
Well, you got that DS,
DS,
booty.
yeah.
You got that DS
baby,
booty for
you're
sure.
just jealous.
Yeah. Yeah, because the rest of my body's DS
Yeah,
except for my
especially your
booty.
face.
Like, that's my
Yeah,
problem.
you got that DS face.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I look like an Asian lesbian woman
Yeah.
when I'm laughing, and DS
He's
the
like
rest of the
Corky
time.
from that TV show in the 90s.
Yeah, I don't remember that either. Sorry, bud.
The only times I've ever
I'll be right back. I can't see RJ's DS face. I'm gonna be right back.
Fucking DS face.
fucking guy dropping DS's.
Yeah, beaches, not for me. I hate it. It's too much sand.
Is it the bright sun's not for you? The wind.
Oh, don't get me started on that bright sun. I love me some vitamin D, but
Yeah, you do.
yeah.
Clearly you don't.
Well, it's cold out now. It's not that I don't enjoy the sun. Now it's just cold. That it's like I'm not fucking going out there. There's nothing for me out there.
Cold as fuck in Ireland right now. I'm so over this country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Fuck
like
that.
4 degrees.
dude, I'm living it too.
Fucking
man.
dropped off hard.
Yep.
It was 2 degrees this morning.
Yeah,
I-
same here.
That's
But it
my
warmed up.
full day.
Yeah. We here right now where we experience, it's a weird thing in Ontario where we experience all 4 seasons in one 24-hour period. Like you wake up to frost on your fucking car, and then by noon it's 20 degrees and then cools off. You know,
It's screaming hot out. Yeah.
It's fucking weird, and then all the leaves are falling. It's great.
Now,
But,
And then it snows at night.
yeah, and it snows a little bit, just a little drip of snow.
Yeah.
back to the beaches
Yeah.
thing. I was gonna say, like, I'm with you. Like, beaches are pretty overrated, and the only time I've ever enjoyed beaches is when I'm like with like a girl, and it's like, yeah, we'll go to the beach and hang out. But like as like single, no interest.
Oh, you can't go to the beach single. That's
No.
fucking weird.
Yeah, it's
No.
kind of weird.
Pedo. Yeah.
No, or by
No.
yourself. No fucking
Like,
way.
Pedo.
I think like when I got like exiled from Europe last year, I moved to
Exactly.
Montenegro. There's like a really nice beach there,
Whoa.
and I went once by myself. And I'm just like, fuck this. Like I sat there for 5 minutes. I'm like,
Yeah.
what am I doing here? Like,
What do you do there?
what do you like? You just sit here.
You just sit there in the sun in
Yeah.
this fucking sand, and then
Yeah.
you gotta like clean yourself after you get off of the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, get
And
a
I'm not a
fucking
big
hobby.
swimmer. Like I'll dip
No.
in and cool off, but like
No.
people just like swimming around for
Yeah, you're not
recreation.
doing a
I
lap.
don't get it.
Yeah.
Never enjoyed it. Never taken
No.
to water.
No.
That's my next gripe. Swimming.
No, me neither.
Swimming.
Swimming. Yeah.
There's a theme here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. It's gotta be hot for me to swim, but I think I could dip.
I don't know.
You know, I could see being into it when it's like part of your culture, like to be from Montenegro or
Yeah.
Spain or,
Atlantis.
you know, like Portugal or Croatia or one of those places. It's like, yeah, when it's part of your culture, I could see, like, you grow up with it and you kind of, it's like it's the way to go. It's a place you go to relax for like 5 hours on a weekend, a sunny weekend. Or like up north, like our beaches are a lot different because
Yeah.
they're on lakes, right? Like I don't know what they're like everywhere else in the world. I imagine oceans and seas. But like up north is just lakes, and like there is a culture behind that. Like people are out on the boats and people are tubing and canoeing. Like
Yeah.
that's fun. That's my kind of beach. You're not
Yeah.
just sitting on the beach, like
But see,
doing
no.
nothing. Even drinking, it's like no, get out and like get in the tube or get in the canoe.
Never in my
you
life
know, like
have I
that's-
ever gone to the beach and then like went tubing. That was never a thing that I did.
Well, that's that's what I'm talking about. It's a different kind of beach, right?
Different life.
Different life, like yeah, like fuck that, fuck your beach.
It's a different life.
That all
Yeah, yeah.
being said, I
Different
just
culture.
given.
Well, it's like going up to the cottage. It's going up to the cottage and like sitting at the dock, you know, and then going tubing and going over the jumping
sure.
rocks, all that shit. It's kind of that idea, but the jumping off point is a little bit of a sandy
Yeah,
beach.
fuck that.
You know what I
sandy
mean?
beach.
Like,
give me hardwood.
We're ragging
yeah,
on all
get-
these
get out
beaches,
there.
and I was saying before we hit,
I want-
you know,
I want
play on this
Dockwood.
show that this
I want
upcoming
spiders, damn
weekend,
it. Give me a reason to jump in the water.
dock spiders are the worst. This coming weekend, I'm actually going to the fucking beach here in Ireland. I'm gonna take up
Good
surfing.
luck.
I've never
Suck your
surfed
cock.
in my life. I have no idea how this works.
yeah, but see, you're not just
No,
sitting
but
on the
it
beach.
is like
That
I have to
makes
go in the
sense to
water,
me.
which I'm not a fan of.
You're gonna go
I was out with
swimming.
I was out with my buddy the other night talking about like, okay, we're gonna do this. We need to get that. I need to get this. And I was gonna mention like, how good of a swimmer do I have to be? But I didn't want to bring it up in case it like disqualified me
Yeah.
from coming because I really want to go.
Wow, famous last words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just deal with
Yeah,
that.
like,
Didn't
when
want
you
to
get
talk
there.
about my.
Get
Didn't
your
want to talk
water
about my
wings,
peanut
bring some water
allergy because I
wings.
thought people wouldn't like me,
Yeah.
and now I'm dead.
I thought I could eat around them.
Because I picked up my box of porno and got peanut butter on my fingers.
It's your
Yeah.
porno now, bitch.
And my peanut butter, apparently.
And your peanut butter, yeah.
But yeah, so like next time we record the show, I'll have some updates on how the fuck surfing in Ireland went. It's gonna be like absolutely horribly cold. I think I have to wear like a full wetsuit.
It'll
Oh
probably be
yeah,
a little
it's
cold, yeah.
freezing in the daytime. I can't imagine what the beach is like.
What are you guys? Are you like renting a van to
We're
go down
taking
there, or
a train.
what?
With
It's
your
like
board?
2 hours.
What?
We're gonna rent boards when we get there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How's-
But you're not gonna have a place to,
Yeah,
like,
there'll
warm
be
up.
a place there.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna like you can. Oh, okay. There's like
It's
a
called-
little.
It's
It's my
called the
like
beach.
buddy's like family home. Buddy's family.
Fine.
home.
Yeah.
The
The beach.
Sleep on
Always
the beach.
slightly warm.
Oh yeah, I imagine it'll be like an hour or two of surfing and then 4 hours of hypothermia and like hot cocoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say RJ's
I'm
definitely
You go to
getting
the
pneumonia.
lodge.
Oh yeah.
Like at this surfing
Yeah.
trip.
Do a few date rapes
Yeah.
at the lodge as you do. Joking.
Jesus.
Do
No.
you?
Isn't like every like skiing movie like about that? Like I gotta
Oh,
wear my
yeah.
like pervious
Totally.
perv sweater.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
chalet
Oh,
though.
What
different.
fucking
Okay.
movies are
Chalet.
you watching?
all skiing movies, like the guy that has the turtleneck on is just like raping.
80s
80s
ski
ski
movies,
movies.
obviously.
Is The Shining count as a ski movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. They were at a lodge.
totally.
Yeah, there's a
Totally.
lot. She wore a turtleneck.
That's a
Yeah.
chalet.
They
Yeah.
skied down that hill when they
Yeah.
got out of the washroom. Danny did
Yep,
at least.
skied off the roof. Real fucking cool. Some jackass stuff.
Fucking right. Johnny Knoxville.
Danny Knoxville.
Danny Knoxville. His dad. doing it before
dad.
school. But like I'll live a happy life if I never go back to like a beach.
I don't mind it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to visit like a white
yeah,
sand
like all the
beach.
ones in
Green,
like Euro
turquoise,
beaches are
green
sick.
water. Like I'd like to see that once, but
I don't even say they're all
Discriminating
fucking
against my
great.
grains of sand.
I
I
remem-
take them all.
color
Colored
in the
sand.
sand. Yeah. Why is it gonna be
Why is it gonna be
white?
white?
Why is it gonna be a
Yeah.
white beach? Yeah.
I remember
called
I
the
lived
Red
in
Sea.
Spain on the beach for 2 months, and the first month I lived there, my roommate was always just like, "Let's go to the beach, let's go to the beach." So I was like, "Fine," and I would just bring like a fucking 2-liter jug of sangria. I just call it beach juice, and get blackout, and like barely be able to make it back to the
I
house.
mean,
It was
we know
great.
what beach juice is.
Yeah. I know what
We
you
all
two
know
know
what
what beach
beach
juice
juice
is, but
is.
for our loyal listeners, just drink the straight sangria mix that you're
Yeah.
supposed to like cut juice and water or whatever.
Yeah.
I just drank that straight.
No, just booze
Yeah,
and
yeah.
powder.
I just drank that. Got real sick every day. It was great. And then the next month, I was like living with different people, and they didn't like do fun shit like that. So I just go to the beach like sober with like those people, and it was way less fun. Just get sunburns for no reason.
Oh yeah, you can't
But
be
I can't
sober
be
at the
the-
beach.
The only one, like, I need someone to like get blackout with. Oh, he wasn't
Your
there.
Go
brother.
to the beach. Yeah.
If you were at the
Oh,
beach
yeah,
in
that's right, he
Spain,
hates the
definitely
beach.
drink some beach juice and
That's
get
right.
blackout.
Yeah. Last time I went to the
Yeah,
beach,
yeah.
I had like my sippy cup from baseball with me. Just like
Dude,
and,
is that the same time you saw the 4-inch foreskin?
oh no,
Was
that
that
was
the
a
last
different
time
time.
you
That
went
was
to the beach?
yeah, that was like one of our friends had a birthday party, and we went to a nude beach, and it was I saw some shit. It
was
It was
horrifying,
pretty
yeah.
horrifying.
You look like you've been
Yeah,
through some
like
trauma.
I
right
got
now.
some scratches on my back from like wrestling those tigers that day.
Those
But
demons.
yeah, there was at one point I was
Call me Van
just
Helsing.
laying there, yeah, trying to fucking like tan my fucking paley alien skin, and like looked up to talk to one of my friends, and as I looked up, this like had to have been like a 70 to 80-year-old man walked by me with his
One of your
fucking joint
friends.
out. Yeah, no, not one of my friends. No, he just had his hog out, and it was like the foreskin.
Piglet.
The
It's more of a
foreskin was
piglet.
fucking longer. The tail was longer than the actual pig itself. And it was just like, Jesus.
Was it twisty too?
Oh,
was it
dude, it
twisty
was all
like a pig?
pruny, like he had just gotten out of the water. Yeah.
Should have mud on it.
Like, do you think like he could accidentally tie it in a knot? Like it could
Yeah.
get caught?
You could probably throw it
Or
over his
something, like-
shoulders and stuff. But it was,
Yeah.
it was,
That's only for continental soldiers.
it hangs low, is what I'm saying. But yeah, it's fucking disgusting, and it really like I remember saying that day, just like it makes you appreciate what you got. You know?
Did
Like-
you strip down?
Yeah.
No, I
Fuck
did
beach,
not.
too.
I
No?
absolutely no. We were the weirdos that like did. It was like a clothing optional, right?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah. So of course the oldest,
for
grossest
sure, and this
people.
dude just kept doing fucking laps at the beach. Like he was showing off his business. He was taking some looks. You know. Yeah.
DS
No, it
movies.
was. I don't know. It was funny. It was a good time. I went swimming. Kept my head above the water though.
It sounds like you've come
Yeah, I
around
feel like
on
you
the
nude
talked
beach,
yourself back
no.
in the beach.
It might have, but the sand.
Yeah. I
It's
feel like
the
he's a beach
sand.
man
It gets
now.
everywhere.
Gets in
My
everything. Gets all in the
vagina.
towel.
Oh, the sand is the worst.
Mm-hmm. You gotta bring have to bring a blanket or something
Yeah.
to the beach,
Yeah.
In
and
the
then just
car.
let the beach have it as a sacrifice when you're
That's
done.
it. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
get
That's
rid of the
100%.
blanket. Totally.
When I lived on the beach in Spain for those 2 months, like, I think the first few days I just didn't have a blanket because, like, I refused to, like, buy stupid shit. And
So
then
you
I
were homeless?
found
Is
what
that what
was
you're telling us?
basically like a wicker rug. It was kind of like a yoga mat, but made out of wicker.
That sounds
I
dope.
found it. Like, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
mine now. Like, totally
Yeah,
mine now.
destiny.
Like a, Danny McBride. And I just left it on the beach. Like, I'd walk
Yeah.
back and just, like, roll it, put it in the corner. Like,
Of the beach.
no one's fucking
Yeah, no one's
taking this
taken a
wicker
used
yoga
wicker
mat.
rug.
Like, it's just going to be right here. And for 2 months, I just put it back in the same spot every time.
You're that fucking
Yeah,
weirdo
some
that took the
homeless
mat,
person's
though.
fuck
I
rag.
stole it from
Someone's
someone
gonna-
else, yeah. But then I just moved it and left it like near bushes, and it's like no one's taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
And my
yours.
apartment was literally like 1 block off the beach, so it's like I'm just gonna come back here tomorrow and grab this, so, like, not tracking this goddamn sand into the house.
No, God, no.
Oh
Okay.
my god. You get that sand in your car, it's
Oh, yeah.
literally there
Like,
until you sell it.
Yeah,
You know,
sand
like
forever.
there's
You can't
sand
get
in your car
sand out.
forever.
No
now.
vacuum's hard enough.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Vacuums
find
can't even
you
pick
dead
it up.
in your-
Like it's an anomaly.
Yeah,
When they find you dead in your apartment, face down in the toilet, you're gonna find sand in that man's asshole.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's
Somewhere.
there under
Somewhere.
the toes, between
behind the
toes,
ear.
back shin.
Oh yeah,
It's there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You can't get that out. You can't wish that sand out. No, with nothing.
Fuck it. Fuck that. And swimming, fuck it all. Outside
Yeah, swimming-
activities.
I have a quick,
Yeah.
funny fucking
Yeah,
swimming
outside you
story.
suck it.
So me and Skyler were like self-taught swimmers. Like we grew up like on a lake, which I always
Pretty
thought
cool
was
like
cool.
that.
Like even hear people like, I had swimming lessons. I'm gold
Yeah.
level. I'm just like, you're fucking lame level. You know,
Yeah.
like I just learned myself.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but
I
like
got told
feral
not to doggy
gold level.
paddle.
yeah. So like a few
That was
years
our
ago,
training.
I was down in like Mexico with old girlfriend, and we're swimming, and she's like looking at me. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Swimming," and she's like, "Yeah, but what are your hands like doing?" And like this will be hard to describe for the audio only, but I have my hands like outstretched, like creature from the Black Lagoon, and I'm like just like crawling. She's like, "Why are your hands all the way open?"
Yeah.
I-
That's what
I'm
you
like,
do, don't
I'm
you?
just crawling through the water, like a bear. And she's like,
Yeah.
"Close your hands."
Yeah.
Like a fish. You'll go way faster.
No.
I want to be a
I'm
bear.
clawing like a bear.
Yeah.
And she just
You know what
looked
eats
at me
fish?
like I was the biggest fucking
A
moron.
bear.
She's like, close your fingers
Bears.
like a fish.
Yeah.
You'll go way faster. I'll be splashing all
Dude,
over the
I'm
place.
a backstroke
Splashing
man.
water everywhere.
I'm full on backstroke. Like you could just float, and every once in a while,
Yeah, I
just-
do all that shit, but with my hands like completely
You know?
extended, like a Frankenstein monster.
Yeah.
But
I like to.
Oh,
yeah, but
I
try
personally
close
like to
them.
swim
Yeah.
like a dolphin.
Close
That's
them,
where
make
I
little
learned.
spoons with your hands. You go way faster.
You gotta use those feet, those legs.
Yeah,
Maybe
it was
you
a
could,
night
maybe
and day
you
change
could.
in my form from that one tip.
Like 2 months ago.
That was 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
That was like 3 years ago.
34 years old, relearning how
Oh, I
to
was
swim.
definitely well over 30. Yeah, learning to swim. Getting my first
Oh yeah,
lesson.
no, I'm sure I've got some unorthodox techniques.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to swimming, but it's just like, hey, it works.
Works.
I ain't going for no medals.
So we got sandals, beaches, swimming. Mike, do you have any gripe to pile on there real quick?
Yeah, my fucking
Yeah,
piece
buddy.
of shit car.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Fuck
fucking
that
real.
car.
Yeah, fucking put some gas on that
So-
fire.
The last, literally, yeah. So fucking couple weeks before I left for my Ontario trip, my car was giving me some grief. It wasn't breaking down. It didn't leave me stranded. It was just making some noise. It kind of felt unreliable. And then I get back from my trip, and it's like, oh, it's just mysteriously gone away, you know? And then sure enough, it's been a couple weeks since I've got back from Ontario, and it's back now. It's back with a vengeance. It's like howling and cracking and creaking, and I discovered that one of my pulleys was loose, which is my water pump. Super accessible, which is nice. Like, I got a part on order, but it's just my whole week is now changed to accommodate the fact that I don't have a vehicle to drive like reliably. Like, I could drive it. RJ, actually, you convinced me to not drive it, and then immediately retracted and said you should still drive it.
Well, as I did you're just like, I can't fix it till Sunday, and it's going to cost me about $50 a day to cab everywhere. And I was like, oh, definitely cab it, because that's cheaper than losing your car. Like, if the engine's fucked. But then thinking like, oh, fuck it, it's Monday. We're looking at possibly 7 days of $50 a day. Like, that's going to add up.
Yeah, it's gonna add up, but the point is, like, I don't want to lose the car, right? It's not likely to happen, but okay, basically, if the water pump goes, it's gonna shred my belt. There's no cranking or anything. I'm gonna have to put it in neutral and push it off the road wherever that happens. And like, my whole drive to work is like busy street, right? It's just like a main road. So I just go straight up this main road. There's no fucking way. If I break down, there's no way I'm going to be able to, unless I'm on a hill going downwards, I'm going to be able to get the car into like a reasonable area where I can just leave it and deal with it later. So, yeah, I'm willing to pay the money. So I guess my gripe is just having to change my life to accommodate this. Like, I'm just fucking pissed, and like, my work's like fucked me over for time. Like, I asked for a schedule change a couple months ago, and then reminded them again a month ago, and then when I finally was like, hey, it's October, like, my schedule hasn't changed, they were like, oh, well, that's gonna be a problem now. And I was like, well, fuck you, you know? Like, we talked about this 2 months ago. Like, I've been counting on having my weekends off now moving forward. So the next 3 weeks, I'm like off a day, then I work for 5 or 6, then I'm off a day, then I work for a couple, you know? And it's just that. There's no time for me to like do the things I need to do these next couple weeks. Like, I gotta fix my car, you know, I have to take care of just like basic essentials. Like, you know, fetching water. Like, I still got to fetch water every day, you know? Like, fucking, you know? Like, there's things there's basic, like, essential things
rights that need to be,
you know? Basic human needs that I have to, like, focus on that have become super inconvenient. I mean, I could pack up the van every day and drive the van, but I don't want it. Because what if the water pump goes on the van, you know? Then my house is leaking and I fucking, you know? So I'm not I'm not really big on moving the van too often right now. I just don't want to. It's just for peace of mind. So I'm just pissed. I'm just fucking pissed at life right now. It's not that bad. I just don't have time to like manage the things that need to be managed.
You got your running at a high idle.
I imagine this is like
Idles.
Dude, my idol is even higher. Even higher. Like, I almost pulled a, like, run into people at the bus stop the other day. I was so fucking pissed. I almost pulled one of those moves. Yeah. But I didn't have my van, and I didn't want to, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to be a copycat. I'm not just going to do it. I'm totally going to be a copycat.
Do it right.
Do it right with the van. No, I would never run into anybody like that, but I definitely do fantasize about it sometimes. Kidding.
I would never do that.
I drive for a living. Kidding.
Never do it. I already did.
No, like, I'm not griping on too much. Like, life's good otherwise. I'm just stressed. Fucking stressed.
Okay.
Well, good thing we got a podcast to.
Yeah, good thing you get that off your chest. Skyler.
It's more like the 20 minutes before the podcast that's, you know, the real therapy session. When I don't have to hold back on, you know, my murderous rage.
You don't have to say kidding after you like want to kill everybody. Skyler had a fun idea for, instead of having like an actual topic this week, we just like peruse through a few headlines, like some topical events, current events, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Give our 2 cents and kind of not really rapid fire, but not dwell on anything too long.
No.
Since it's your idea, I think you should kick us off.
Just find out what's going on in the world. This is what this has been a hot topic. This isn't just a random headline, but it's been a hot topic in my home for the last little bit. And this is a bit of the updated headline. But the headline is: the Ukrainian orphan accused of being an adult was found living with another family in Indiana. So.
Yeah.
This whole story is about this family.
Hold on. Can we break down the headline? Accused of being an adult.
A Ukrainian orphan accused of being adult was found living with another family in Indiana. Same place. Same place.
Same thing.
Same
income.
But so this story is all just about this, like, if you've ever seen the horror movie The Orphan, it's basically that movie has come to life, and it's happening in real world right now.
Absolutely the scariest movie I've seen in the last 15 years.
It's fucking creepy
Well,
as shit.
like, we're gonna like give away the ending now, but when you go into that movie blind, that is a fucking terrifying movie.
Yeah.
But
why is the kid trying to fuck the dad?
why? Yeah,
What is
you just
going
think it's
on?
some weird ass kid. She takes her fake teeth out.
What? Jesus Christ. I'm not going to see this movie.
Oh, you've already, you're seeing it.
Yeah,
You've seen it
it's
tonight
already
after we
over because
sign off.
you know what it's about.
But, so, okay.
Sid, I know the real life story now. I think your roommate almost dropped a hard L. I think your fucking roommate brought it up when we were all there. It originally came up this headline. So you said you hadn't updated. Well, why don't you break it down? Why don't you break down the story?
People that weren't in the car 2 weeks ago.
Break it down.
Yeah. But so basically, it's just this story about this family from Indiana.
God damn, you love
We've established it's the same thing.
Adopted this child from the Ukraine that had like dwarfism and some other kind of like palsies and stuff. And when so they got the kid, this little girl named Natalia, I think, and she like as soon as they got her, it was like she talking about how she couldn't walk properly because of her dwarfism, and then like they started seeing weird things where she would like get up and run, and and she always wanted to like hang out with like older like teenage girls and whatnot.
What age is she like alleged to be?
She's alleged to be 6.
Okay.
6 years old.
I feel like the vocabulary would kill it right away. Like 6-year-olds talk like morons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
even like your taste in things, like 6-year-olds are picky eaters.
don't
Like
eat
you're not
things
going
that are
out for
red.
like charcuterie. You know what I mean? You're not gonna have fucking antipasto as a 6-year-old.
Oh yeah, no, you just want mac and cheese.
Yeah, you're not
your hot
using a
dogs
fucking
cut up,
napkin.
right?
Yeah,
You
you're
want
not
the
eating
baby
sitting
birded
down.
into your mouth.
Yeah.
And that'll kill a full-grown adult.
Yeah, that's all
if
you're
that's
eating.
all you.
You need the resilience of a child to get
That's
past
all you're
those
eating.
cute fucking hot dogs. But so it gets better.
Okay.
Because you're right, it's like the vocabulary, you'd see it, you'd hear it, right? But so like
All
I
the
said, so the
habits,
girls kind of, like, they thought something was weird because she was faking this, like, injury or palsy where she couldn't walk. But then...
In all fairness, that sounds
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Sounds like a
you're
Ukrainian
definitely-
move.
You know what I mean?
But then it gets a little bit weirder.
Yeah. Ukrainian
Where
move, for sure.
One day, the mother goes to bathe the young child, like a couple weeks in. And when she goes to bathe the child, realizes that she has a full bush. Her words, not mine. I might be paraphrasing.
Yeah.
But full thick
black bush.
pubic hair. Curly at the end.
Her words.
Her words. And she thought it was weird.
She had a Brazilian wax.
And also like had found underwear of this young woman that had obviously had like blood in it, like she was trying to hide her period and stuff. And yeah,
Oh.
Yeah,
You can't hide that.
That smell is
No hide
identifiable
that.
at 2-3 mile.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You ever walked into a bathroom after someone on their period has used the bathroom? It is
Yeah.
ripe.
It is
that's why
right.
we don't have gender neutral bathrooms
Yeah.
in public.
That's the main reason. That's the main reason.
Clearly. No one wants to walk into that cloud.
Cut into that room.
Into that
why-
realm.
That's why bathrooms have fans.
Not all of them.
So all bathrooms should have fans, yeah. At crotch level.
Okay, so anyway,
In the
It's
toilet
fucking-
itself. But so yeah, this girl, they don't fucking know. They think that she's they've aged her from 6 to 33. They don't fucking know.
What? His family sounds
sounds
so
No.
stupid.
But the best part, like, there's so much,
Oh
there's so
my
many,
God.
so many
Blame the
levels,
parents.
Mike. So many levels. Like, so they have another kid that has autism that apparently is like some fucking prodigy, smart as fuck kid, and it goes. No,
He figures
he's
it out?
going to school though, in
Okay,
like
alright.
Waterloo, Ontario. And the parents, when they find out that this girl, they think that they're getting duped to get scammed by this woman now. And
Yeah.
they fucking totally, like, the girl's like, the woman said that she set her up with, like, a social security number, set her up with an apartment, got her into, like, to get her GED. Like, she was going to school to do all of these things. And
At 6 years
6
old.
years
yeah, yeah.
old, because, like, no, because they have discovered now that she's lying.
Yeah, but they didn't let on. Like, they just kept playing
No,
her
they
game
just
kind
like
of
they
thing.
acknowledge like no, okay, like you're way older, like you've been lied to, like you don't know what you're talking about, kind of thing, right? Like because you
Oh,
come
they
from the
confronted her.
Ukraine and who
Yeah.
knows what the hell's going
Yeah,
on. over
your
there.
math is clearly
Yeah, who knows what
Yeah,
6
yeah,
years
yeah.
old
It
actually
could be like
means
a
in
fucking
Ukraine.
height on the wall,
Yeah.
like you're 6.
That's probably
you're
accurate.
below that holding your 6.
You're, you're still 6 years old, young lady.
Yeah. Lucky you.
Yes, I'm both gay cake.
Yeah.
I give you my youth. Yeah, but so
Have another egg.
But so then, I guess either way, so they kind of ditched her. The parents kind of ditched her and went to Canada to let their other prodigy child fucking thrive. And now
What makes
they're
him a
getting,
prodigy child? He
Fair.
plays the piano?
I think he's just good with numbers. I don't know.
Unlike the parents.
I think he's autistic. He's on the spectrum, but he's one of those like savant, like counting cards. You know, I don't,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what they.
Yeah, like your brother.
Yeah.
Like your brother.
Wow. I'm on the spectrum, but I'm not useful.
But so they're getting charged for like fucking leaving their kid because now here's the other two. Here's
Well,
the
that's
other,
fucked up.
It's a
It's
full-grown
full-grown
adult.
adult.
Though,
Like,
this full-blown adult now has another family that are her guardians that say that she's 6 years old, and they're fucking
my
the
God.
original parents are getting like extradited back to America because for like ditching their kid. Like you can't just like ditch your kid. It's like a felony and like 5 years in prison kind of thing. So
Jesus Christ. But, like, it's pretty much certain that it's not actually
How
a
do you,
kid.
like-
you don't know.
Like, hey, how do you check
don't know.
age?
They don't actually
I don't know. It's got to be in the teeth. That you.
I'd say it's the fucking curly pubes and
I
the
would
period.
say teeth, yeah.
That's also. Yeah, her words. Her
Pretty
words. Her
abnormal.
words.
I don't know how it works in the Ukraine, but, like, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, that seems abnormal for a
They-
6-year-old.
She has
Seem a
wisdom
little
teeth.
abnormal.
Like,
Taken out.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Yeah,
like
you'd have
baby
baby
teeth,
teeth.
right? And adult teeth.
But, I
like
mean,
that's
So she's got some
quick
things
check.
wrong with her that like she, you know. But I'm saying like they
type
put her
2
in
diabetes.
school and
Like,
she did like a year in school
Osteoporosis.
before they ditched her. Yeah, she
she got breast
now
cancer.
diabetes are now just diabetes.
just adult onset.
Should juvenile diabetes be called onset diabetes?
Fucking arthritis.
So, like, if she's got a mental condition where, like, she can, like, play this out in the right way, where she can, like, even though, like, biologically they say she's whatever 33 or whatever you said, but if she's just like, no, I'm 6, like, do you think the parents can still face charges? Because they're leaving somebody who obviously has a mental condition and identifies as a 6-year-old.
That's a good one.
As a 6-year-old.
It's funny you say that because I think that is like the law that it's like you can't ditch this
because she's
person.
obviously not able to take care of herself.
Yeah.
No. Unless she
but I think
and just like, I'm way too ugly to like be a full grown adult and work and have a husband, so I'll just be 6. But
pretend I'm 6 can't. That worked the last time.
If she identifies as 6, I feel like you have to respect it.
She's learned from her mistakes the last time. She'll shave her bush. Yeah, no, it's a fucked up story though, and it's happening in real world. You shall look it up. And like again, the people fled to like Waterloo, Ontario, like just a couple doors down.
I think you should go interview them with a bang wire.
Yeah.
No, they're in jail. And they're probably back in Indiana.
No, they'll be back. Go interview the fucking kid.
India.
They come to India.
Go interview their
It's a 20-hour
kid.
flight. 200 hours.
Yeah, I'd say if you can, you should definitely bang.
You should bang wire that kid.
Ooh.
Like, do some investigative journalism.
You know what? I kind of hope this kid is actually 6.
I really hope that she's not.
I do. I secretly hope that she's 6 and they just abandon their dwarf fucking.
So apparently that's
not
also
like
part of it.
Full like.
One of the defense things that the parents are saying, it's mostly the mom, I guess, but like the mom is saying that she hasn't grown since she's known her, and that if you were 6 years old and if you were like had this dwarfism, whatever, like you wouldn't stay child small at 6 your whole life. Like you would grow. You would,
No.
You'd grow up.
You would grow
for sure.
Well, my internet died. I had a wild idea.
Wow, here it comes.
What if she is 6 and she's just like really gross and hairy?
Wow.
Well, she's gonna be even gross 33-year-old when she gets there.
She looked good for 33.
Yeah. For 6 though?
Good luck.
What a dog.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of hope she's 6 and these parents go to jail for the rest of their lives, but also like I want there to be like some coming out that like where like she admits that she's 33.
Yeah, there's gotta be. But like you always hear stories about this. Like there was that one like dirty fucking story of like the mom that like told the daughter she had to pretend to be sick until she was like and then the daughter killed her.
Yeah.
Fucking, she had a weird name, like Starla Jones.
The daughter killed her.
Yeah. And
right?
she's in jail now.
Yeah, the daughter and the boyfriend killed
Destiny
the mom.
or something.
Yeah, that's a crazy story.
Yeah, it's not the headline. Maybe next week on headlines.
Wait. So about the Ukraine 6-year-old,
Hairy 6-year-old,
36-year-old or whatever.
Going with hairy toddler.
How are they adopting these kids without documentation?
It's just Ukraine.
You know what I mean? Like, where's the birth certificate? Where's the fucking? I don't know. Like, do they just take them off the street and bring them back to India? Like, what the fuck is going
Florida.
on?
Like anything goes there.
I think there was a weird Florida connection.
There's
Sounds
definitely
like
a
a
Florida.
Through Florida
Of
to
course.
Ukraine.
Of course.
Yeah.
Course.
She just
Anything
walked
goes
in,
in Florida.
said, "I'm from
Everybody goes
Ukraine.
there.
I'm 6."
Yeah.
Abandoned, adopt, whatever.
Look at
Don't
my
look at my
clocks.
bush.
I am 6.
Yeah.
I am 6. Don't look at Bush.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. No, you think you would do some thorough searches? Like, you'd have to
Basic
now.
searches.
Like, yeah. One person ruined it for everybody.
Well, how do you adopt a child without like
It
you know?
It
checking
was
all
an
the boxes.
emergency
Like, that's fucking
adoption,
insane.
apparently. It was like they got a phone call in the night, like, if you want it, you got it.
How
Yeah.
is that
Oh,
a thing?
clearly
Explains
that's
it.
what you get when you go through that connection.
That's what you get. Get what
Yeah.
you get.
It's some
It
black
was definitely
market
black
adoption,
market,
that's
and they're
what it
covering
sounds
their
like.
tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was through
Yeah.
Florida. Like, I don't think
Florida.
there's a fucking white market in Florida.
Florida. Yeah, all you gotta do
Yeah.
is say
Yeah, they
Florida.
paid
all
someone
fucking-
20 grand for that
Makes
fucking
sense.
40-year-old lady.
It's the fucking... Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she sinks. She sinks.
Okay, I gotta.
But I mean, like, kudos to them for
Yeah.
setting them
Oh,
up.
yeah. Yeah.
Like, setting her up. You know, we're gonna give her apartment and all this. She can clearly... She might not be able to reach the stove, but she can clearly cook for herself. You know,
Oh, yeah.
like...
No, I'm sure
she's
they
33.
outfitted it for stools. Lots of stools.
Yeah, but if she's 6, that's totally fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real.
But yeah, like I think that's what they're nailing her on though. Like Mikey said, that just that like if she's your dependent and she's clearly mentally unstable, you can't just like, oh, see ya, we're going
ya.
to Waterloo,
Yeah,
Ontario,
you can't
because
do
our
it.
smarter kid
Yeah.
is gonna change the world.
Our smarter, less
Yeah.
Ukrainian kid.
Our 18-year-old child that we know is his age.
Yeah.
All right,
RJ, hit us with
I
your-
got some fucking hard-hitting fucking news this week, boys. This is all the big issue in Ireland this week.
Is it on CNN?
I think it will be picked up by the.
Potato famine.
It's
Potato
even
famine.
worse.
Here it is.
There is. Just last week, they announced that a county in Monaghan won the award for tidiest town in Ireland. But there is
Okay.
6 towns whose application were not properly submitted, and it deserves a second look. So, the 2019 Tidiest Town Award,
Ooh.
Black
Wow.
Mark, it's up to debate. We're going to go back to the polls.
It's Florida all over again.
Greystone, Glenroe, Ballymuck, Longford, and Mount Traff. They're back in the race
For tidiest town.
for the tidiest town. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
It's a real big deal. It's a real
So it's a
big deal.
conspiracy.
Allegedly,
Is it?
their email servers didn't accept their applications because it was like 20 kilobyte limit, whatever the fuck basic internet they
And
have.
who's the original winner?
A little county outside of Monaghan, you may have heard of it, called
Definitely haven't heard of it.
Glasgow. Glasgow, Monaghan.
Glasgow.
Glasgow, Monaghan.
Isn't that big?
No, Glasgow, Scotland's big.
Ah, yes.
I know a
That's
lot of
not
these
where you
towns
are.
from my baseball team, so
Yeah.
I've been to Monaghan, place fucking sucks. I've been to Greystone, place fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Really
Super
clean
clean,
downtown.
though.
Yeah,
You can eat
not the
off the
best
top
baseball
still.
field, but really clean downtown. They get
Yeah.
all the flowers out. They have everyone fucking.
How many pubs though? Are they like a one pub
no.
town,
No,
and that why,
no,
that's
no.
why it's so
my
clean?
My friend.
No.
So this
There's
is
no
the big
bars
news.
per capita than anywhere in the world.
This is the big news in Ireland.
It's a big deal. Yeah,
can see that.
the tidy
Do
town
they
see
know?
that.
contest.
Do they know that there's a climate crisis? Are
That's-
they aware of that?
Do they know about these black market
Yeah.
orphans? Like,
Do they know about the Amazon burning?
No, not important.
No.
Who has the tidiest town?
do they know about my fucking water pump?
This-
Like, come on, like that's bigger
Tidy
news.
town
Okay.
contest has been going on for centuries. This
That's
is a
some
big
shiny
deal.
time station shit.
Yeah, this is bigger than the Olympics. This is bigger than the World Series. It's bigger than the World Cup.
Well,
Is it bigger than lifting rocks? Because I like to do that
No,
over
that's
there.
also Scotland.
But they
No,
did
it's
do
not
it in
rocks
Ireland.
everywhere. What a
Lift
vague
rocks
fucking
here.
comment.
I feel like lifting rocks is definitely bigger than
I
world's
think
tidiest
Egyptians
town
Country's
or
did
whatever.
the
tidiest
rock
town.
lifting thing. No, they lifted rocks.
Hey, I feel like you guys aren't giving a lot of respect.
So, like, is there going to be
There's
like
going
a
to be a
riot
recount.
situation?
Absolutely.
Are they gonna messy up those towns?
They're going to rectify. They'll re-look at the applications from the
I
6
could see
counties. that don't know how to use email, and
Clearly.
it's a big deal. You
Absolutely,
can't
yeah.
just like hundreds of dollars go into making the town tidy.
Like all those flower baskets.
Hundreds
and
of
that
dollars.
hose water.
Hundreds of volunteer hours
Hundreds of
go
dollars.
into tidying that town.
They had to plant flowers and sweep the ground, get all the puke up, watch the piss smell
You know
out.
what,
Dublin,
though? If I
there's
was
no
from,
one in Dublin.
you know,
No.
Mount Muckaluk or whatever you
Yeah,
said, Muckaluk
Monaghan.
County there.
Yeah.
Well, that one.
Yeah.
If I was from fucking Mount Muckaluk, I'd be pissed if I know my
Yeah.
town's better.
Oh yeah,
You know, cleaner.
and fucking
Obviously,
Grania
Grania
for
or
them
some
if
other
it wasn't.
fucking
I wouldn't take that
Grania
laying
in the
down.
civil services office fucked up the email. Like I'd lose it.
If they fucked up my email, I would go and
Yeah.
messy up fucking.
Oh,
Monaghan.
I'd get a. I was gonna say I'd get a
definitely
sabotage
go.
crew
For sure.
going on.
Go fuck up Monaghan.
fucking.
If you're down in
Holland or whatever the hell
Greystones
you
and you're
said
listening,
there.
Carton
to
Monaghan.
eggs, some graffiti,
I have to give like
application stuff,
fuck.
spray paint. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah.
I have to give a 9%
Sabotage
Yeah.
crew. Hashtag
9%
sabotage
shout
crew.
out to Greystones, who won the Irish World Series this year, who I am very, bitter about, but they don't.
Okay,
They
we
don't know how to
cleanest
send in
town.
an application. If they win the Irish World Series and also have the cleanest town, I will
Oh.
burn this house down. They can't have both.
That's fair.
They can't
That's
have
fair.
both.
Yeah, you know what? You gotta spread
You gotta
it
go
around.
out with
You
a
do.
bang.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Anyway, we have a.
Hold on.
You got another one?
more.
Okay.
One more question, or sorry, one more sweet little doohickey here.
Oh, I also have a
Uh,
real cute one right after.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, this
two
one,
more,
this
then
one
a
is
fan
a
question.
hard hitting. This is some legal shit. You guys ready? Like, give me
Sure.
your stance on this. Headline: Russian
Guilty.
man sues Apple for allegedly turning him gay.
Oh, dude, gay! I saw that. I think I put that in
Did
the
you
chat.
yay or nay? Is that
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah, it turned him gay. They gave him fucking gay bitcoins or something like that, and then he had no use but to use it, and then all of a sudden he's getting
can
plowed.
I read the
You know?
yeah?
I don't know what gay bitcoins buy you, but clearly, like the company of another man is
So
on the
here's the
table.
quick. I'll try to read it quick here. The basis of the lawsuit filed against Apple is that Russian man has received 69 gay coins from an iPhone cryptocurrency app. He has also received a message reading, "Don't judge until you try." When the man gets his message, you felt like he was being detached from establishing a same-sex relationship. This has got to be fake. Now that I'm reading it.
It's totally fake. It's totally fake. There's no such thing as
Are
gay
you sure?
coins.
Too many Bitcoin.
No, I'm not sure. But I definitely don't want to look into it because
What
it's
does
going to turn
Apple
me
have
gay.
to do with bitcoins or gay coins?
Well, they're obviously giving them out and
They're on their phone,
telling
bud.
people to get
Like
gay.
if Apple's that
It's on
fault,
his
like
Apple phone, bud.
I don't know what the penalty is though. Like everyone that I know is gay is kind of cool.
Yeah, no. It's
Yeah,
gotta
Because
be-
there's
it's
some
gotta
pretty
be
sweet,
fake,
proud
yeah.
people.
Or just some stupid Russian dude. I could see it being Russian.
Oh yeah, Russians are pretty thick
Oh,
people.
it's totally a fake
Yeah.
news story. It's fake,
Fake
news,
news?
for sure.
Fake news. It's Russian. It's hilarious.
But it's hilarious.
Okay, I got a quick headline for you guys.
I mean, just to piece that. Hold on. Before we skim over it, just to piece it together, you get an email from a Nigerian prince saying that he's got 69 gay coins for you, and then all of a sudden you look into it and you're sucking dick and getting fucked in the ass and fucking ass and all that stuff, male ass,
Yeah.
male dick. like that's not on anyone's fault but your own. You know, it's not the coin's fault. It's not
No.
Apple's fault.
That's you, bud.
You know, that's your goddamn parents' fault. That's
Yeah.
what that is.
No.
You know, not that you're gay, but that you lived a life being straight, closeted straight.
Closeted. Yeah.
Yeah. No one's getting sued.
All right, well,
Come on.
Speaking of
What are they suing him for?
speaking
71
of sued,
gay
I got
coins? Like, what the
some
fuck?
damages case right here.
Oh
A
no.
wee boy by the age
Yeah.
of 2 who cut his head while falling in the daycare
Super
bathroom
Irish already.
is awarded $32,000 in damages this
Oh.
week.
Wow.
2 years old,
2 years old.
32 grand.
He's
Yeah,
rich. He's
fucking
rich.
young money.
The judge says after the wound had healed, there's still a noticeable
old money,
scar
this is young
on the
money,
boy's
bitch.
face at a conversational distance that he will likely hold the rest of his life.
What?
A,
Oh, good for
who
him.
has conversations with 2-year-olds?
It's true.
Yeah.
Nobody
So
ever.
basically the daycare is at fault because they didn't have like a toddler-sized sink. They had a little stool in front of the sink, and this stupid kid fell off the stool and smacked his head off the sink.
That sounds like the 90s. Like, get over it. Like this cookie cutter fucking plastic wrapped marshmallow world. Like, it
Like,
happens.
I've been...
You know? Maybe, like, make an extra $500 a month and send your kid to a better daycare.
With the foam sinks.
Like,
foam sink.
yeah, like, fucking calm down. Shit happens.
Yeah.
Like,
Kids will be
ha-
kids.
kids cut their fucking heads a lot. That's what kids do,
Sucks.
especially
It's called
boys.
It's called culling the
Yeah.
herd, boys. That's what it's called. Like,
Well, this
people
fucking kid
die of dumb shit all the time.
Got
and
32
they're
grand.
just not
He's
meant to
dropping
make
out
it.
of grade
Yeah.
whatever they're using. Grade 2, you're not even in school. He's dropping out of kindergarten. He's got 32 grand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Living
Yeah,
large.
living large.
Plays his cards
live.
right. If he invests in some nice property, gets a nice mortgage,
Oh,
He's
Wait, so
still-
he's alive?
He's already
Sorry,
high on
I
the
misheard
hog.
this.
I
The
mean,
kid's
if he
still
puts that
alive?
money away-
he just has a scar.
I thought
Yeah.
the parents had like inherited.
No,
like,
the
got
kid
money
got
because
32
they're,
grand.
Like, yeah, so he's just got to cut.
No. You think? Wait a second. You think if the kid died, $32,000 is the amount that they would award
No,
them?
yeah.
the
I don't
kid's
know.
fine.
It's not a
He has
lot of
fucking
money.
cut on his head.
That won't even buy you a full vehicle. That's not even half the price of a new vehicle. If your kid dies,
No,
Maybe he was fucking 33, faking it.
No, the kid's not 33. He's a regular toddler.
maybe.
But judge says there's still a noticeable scar on his eyebrow at a conversational distance.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
fuck off.
How do you even get a 2-year-old to stay still long enough to like take a good look in his eyes? Like they're just running around breaking shit, jumping off stools. Kid was definitely
Yeah.
Fuck.
Also, are we sure did they use polysporin? Because that
Right.
shit'll fucking heal a cut up like this, man.
Yeah.
You know, what if they just got in there with their knuckles and widened the cut?
so
You never
many,
know
so
what
many
they were
things
doing
they could have
behind
done
closed doors.
other than
Make
give
it
this
that
toddler
scar.
32 grand.
Where was it? Where are we talking?
Ireland, obviously.
It's that's
Fucking
just dumb.
Ireland,
Fucking
man.
backwards
Wow.
country.
They got that kind of money.
That's fucking
Well,
dumb.
this kid does.
Kid does now.
He's
Young
got a
money
good
does.
net worth.
It's a booming
Yeah.
country. Like they
Goddamn
better
credit
have that
scores
kind
through
of
the
money.
roof. Never spent a dime.
Yeah. Yeah. Kid's got a fucking mortgage
Yeah.
now. Fucking line of
Oh,
credit.
He's killing it.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for him.
32
Might as well be
grand goes a
33.
long way as a 2-year-old.
I think that's fucking.
Oh my god. Yeah.
What do you spend money on?
That's total bullshit.
Jolly jumpers.
Yeah,
that's total
diapers.
bullshit.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
It's just
When
everyone-
a kid stops shitting their pants.
Oh my god.
Not two.
Definitely, I was definitely.
I thought the terrible threes were like they call it that for a reason. Like kids just shit pissing everywhere.
No, well they don't call it that at all. They call it the terrible twos. They don't call it the terrible threes at all.
Terrible fours.
But you're right about the shitting. You're right about
The
the
horrible
shitting.
fours.
Yeah, they're done with diapers. They just shit on the floor now.
The terrible 15 comes back around too, so watch out.
Yeah,
More shitting.
Just the terrible
Piss in the
teens.
bed.
It's a block period.
Yeah.
more shitting,
Terrible
more
A lot of shit, a lot of piss, whole lot of cum.
yeah,
A lot of piss and puke.
Yeah.
way
A
more
lot of
than
dry
ever.
socks, a lot of crispy dry socks.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's fucking jump over to we got a question from a fan. We haven't got a fan
Wow.
question in a while.
Yeah, we gotta
This
wrap
is a
this
good
up.
one. Let me just switch my fucking inbox.
Wow, guys not even prepared.
I wasn't. This is from Denzel in Tacoma, Washington.
Wow, what
Yeah.
Denzel?
Denzel from Tacoma.
Tacoma, Washington.
Denzel in Tacoma,
Amazing.
Washington.
Jesus.
Denzel wants to know.
Hey, Denzel.
Yeah.
I don't
know
cut
who.
the grass on my front lawn. Does that mean my house has a beard? Also, a few episodes ago, someone called Mike Fabio. Why? Good question.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off with the
Let's
Fabio.
let's get the second
Fuck
part
you,
out of the way
Denzel.
quickly.
As soon as I seen fucking Denzel at the ballpark, that was the first thing he said to me was Fabio.
We call Mike Fabio
motherfucker.
because back in the day he used to have long, beautiful hair, and he's also just such a beautiful, beautiful man.
Yeah.
That
It was hunky.
You couldn't grow
It was
facial
hunky.
hair till you, what, 30 years old?
I'm still working on it, dude. I'm not sure that this is real.
How often do you have to shave
Yeah.
the sides? It's always baby smooth.
I shave
Oh, yeah.
every 2
right
days
down
or
to
3
the
days.
down to the gut?
Yeah,
Wow.
down to the wood, yeah.
did you shave today?
Well, like, I mean, it just doesn't come in great, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's faint. And I could grow it out, so I
Could get bushy, but it'd just take forever, and it would just look like shit for a
Yeah.
year before,
Fair.
And, I'm trying to get laid, kinda,
Who's not?
You
So-
gotta commit to that. It's like after a breakup, you're just like committing to the full beard.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want anybody.
Doesn't
the
Legwagon
must-
have a song about
The
that?
mustache comes in fucking... Completely matched.
Maybe. Probably they got a large catalog.
Definitely Legwagon has a song about growing a beard of shame after a breakup.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it on that
Yeah.
fucking Peep Show?
Yeah.
Isn't it that one?
It's a great song. New Beard, yeah.
New Beard, I think it's called.
New beard.
Yeah.
I feel like you just commit at some point.
Yeah.
It's in the shame.
So yeah,
part.
so
What
for
was, so what was
anyway,
what was the
Mike
first part?
had like a very
Yeah, I'm just not gonna.
baby
I'm
smooth
just gonna-
face as a teenager and like shoulder length blonde hair.
Oh, he wishes it was shoulder like.
Oh, yeah.
It was
It
like
was.
small of his back.
It was not that long. Maybe if I combed it out, but it was curly.
beautiful. It was
It was
Fabio.
shoulder blades. I'm
It was
saying
Fabio
shoulder
Black.
blades.
His
Blonde
words.
hair.
His words.
Yeah. Yeah, so like all these people who weren't really my friends, who I barely knew, like I just knew them through you guys and partying at your house. Like I didn't
Oh,
really
yeah,
know
yeah.
any. I didn't know Denzel or any of the
Yeah,
other,
Ba.
Washingtons that used to hang out at your house. Yeah, like I didn't really know, but they all used to call me Fabio, and it was like, fuck these guys. Like, it became a thing, and it was funny for a minute. But at first, I was like, I'm just gonna have to fight every single buddy here to keep calling me Fabio. And that was like right around the time he got the bird in the face too, so it was like extra
You
topical.
got a bird in the
You know what I
face?
mean? Fabio,
Oh, yeah,
Fabio
he
got a
did.
bird in the face. So it was like, are they saying that I'm
Yeah.
like gross?
think he
Like I
got
got
a
a
bird.
gross face? Like
No, it was just
Fabio
your
now?
beautiful long hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turns out,
out.
it really.
Turns out. But it
And
turns
because
out
of
that's
the
all
get
it
a bird
was.
in the face.
Not the face.
Do you ever give thought of like growing it
Yeah,
back?
exactly. No. The last time I had long hair was 2013, and that was it. Like, I was so fucking done with it. Like, feeling the hair on your neck, and just like, I never combed it. Like, still don't own a
Yeah.
comb to this day. You know, like, so it did its own thing, and it probably, I don't know that I ever dried it either. It was just like, it was too much. Like, you get out of the shower and you're wet for a week until you shower again. You know, like, it was just, no, it's too much work, man. And it looks like
Yeah.
shit. Like I do have nice hair when it grows out, but
I kind
Not
of every
really.
now and then I think
You
like
know?
I want to grow my hair out for like the last time, and then it just gets to that like shaggy growth stage, and I'm like I can't. Like you're saying, Mike. Like I'm trying to
Oh.
get laid still.
yeah, that's
Can't
the
have
worst.
some like
Yeah, I'm still trying to get
yeah.
laid here.
Can't have
okay?
some like hockey
Wait
haircut.
till you're married.
So
That
that
make
being
yourself
said, it's like it's on
unattractive
you,
as
Skyler.
fuck.
Honestly, there's that
Skyler,
in
it's on
between,
you.
for sure.
It's on
that,
you to
like,
grow the
like,
hair
there's-
out. Because you're in a committed thing. You don't have to worry about like having
What's
that awkward
left.
stage.
What am I growing it out to do?
Just have cool long hair.
No way, I don't want to have cool long. My hair doesn't go down.
Remember, no, it goes Sideshow Bob.
I've grown my hair out and it didn't touch my shoulder.
Sideshow Bob for sure.
Yeah.
No, I remember that.
It goes.
Also, your top hair is pretty long right now, but because
Yeah.
you wet it, you can't tell. But like when we were staying at your house for that week, when you get up, it was like touching the ceiling, man.
It's there. It's still doing its thing.
Have you like thought of any Halloween costumes that will like
God.
use the hair, like comb
No.
straight up?
Incorporate the hair.
I
Like,
don't know. I haven't thought of any.
Yeah.
who was that
That'd be
rapper
cool,
that had the
Halloween.
hair that
Could
went
be,
straight up?
Coolio?
Kid in Play. Remember Kid in Play from like 1991?
No.
You could be Kid in Play. Do
No,
some
no,
Justin
no,
Trudeau
no.
blackface.
No. No.
It's allowed if you
no.
just like
No.
are really excited about costume. He said so.
It's true.
I'm thinking you could shave your
Yep.
beard strategically and let the hair up and be foghorn
Wow.
leghorn.
I say.
Get a real
I
fucking giant
I said, boy,
chicken
I'm
thing
a
going on.
pitching. You just ain't a catching.
There it is. There it is.
There it is, see?
Yeah. No,
You
I'm
got
not
it.
doing that.
A regular old plantation chicken.
You have to bring it to plantation.
Why can't I just be like a normal
Well, he is,
free
isn't he?
range chicken? Why does it have to be a
Why does it have to
plantain?
be plantation?
Well, you've heard his
Well, I
southern
never even
accent.
like considered that until now, and it's like, yeah, very obviously, he's a plantation chicken.
Yeah.
Whoa, I wasn't playing
Yes,
plantation
it definitely
chicken
is.
just for the. I was like, just
We can
because it
start
comes out of
saying
my
it.
mouth doesn't make it plantation. It's cool.
You did that
Cool when it comes
impression
out of
really
Foghorn's
easily,
mouth.
though.
Sorry, what's it?
You just did that impression like really easily, though. Like you've studied
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect.
Plantation.
Bang on.
I-
Yeah.
economics.
Sometimes the roommate does some dumb things, and sometimes I gotta put her in the place with the rock, the foghorn leghorn.
Wow.
So what the hell was
Yeah.
the question?
The question was stupid. I think it was just to like rag on you for having cool hair.
What was the first part of the question?
It was
Oh, my
stupid.
God. Yeah, there wasn't
No,
actually
there
a
wasn't
question.
though. He said, if I don't cut the grass in my front lawn, does that mean my house has a beard?
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah, it was
No.
stupid. He was
Nope.
just tricking us into reading the whole
Nope,
question
it
so that
doesn't.
we'd rag on Mike for having cool long hair.
No, joke's on him.
I'm glad that you just keep saying cool because it didn't feel like
It
that.
was like, what, like a decade though? It was a long
It was
time.
something else.
Like 13 to 21 maybe?
Yeah, it was a while.
I remember.
No,
I remember, Mike. You had
it's
like
not that long.
you had-
It was like 3
you
years.
had some
no,
long
no.
crazy hair, but then I also remember that like there was one day where like we were hanging out in a buddy's backyard, you know, just having some beers and smoking pot, and you walked in, and it was just that like I think like Foxy Lady came on the radio. And like his hair was cut, and it was just this like perfect fucking like mohawk, like Liberty spikes, and it was just like, damn,
Yeah.
like who is that man?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fuck
I'm
that
gonna
guy.
fuck him or kill him, or
Yeah.
both, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I had a mohawk when we all got arrested
Yeah,
at the fall
that was
fair.
it.
So that was, I think, it was
That was
probably
the
like
new and
15
improved
to
you.
18 I had a long hair.
I'm gonna cut my
Yeah,
hands
exactly,
and get
yeah.
arrested. Yeah. Cool. Do you have a mugshot?
Yeah, 15 to 18 or 14 to 18? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't
It's
care.
a question I got asked the other day. Like, do you think any of your friends have mugshots?
I definitely do, and like,
I can't
Prague.
say for sure. I you know what? I probably do.
yeah, when I got arrested
think
in
I do.
airport jail last year, I
'Cause they
definitely
took
got
my
mugshotted
fingerprints
and
and all that.
fingerprinted.
Yeah.
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 Alright, so I guess I do.
So yeah, 2 of your friends. One's your brother.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
We said friends.
Yeah, I guess I do. They did line us. Yeah, I probably do. I don't really remember, but it sounds right. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, dude, they fucking humiliated us that night. That was fucking brutal, man. Yeah, that was a brutal time. But, you know, cut the hair, moved on.
But you didn't. You at least shaved the mohawk off.
Oh, I shaved the mohawk right away after that.
No.
Well, not right away. Probably like by the end of
Yeah.
the summer. Or by the end of the winter. I was done with it. I had a fat hawk for a little bit, like the Joe Strummer. And then I was like, then I'm just going to shave the back. Fuck that. And that was it forever
Never
now.
coming out again.
I feel like the last mohawk I had was like
Slow and slow,
2012. I guess that's not even that long ago. 6-7 years.
This is kind of like a shitty mohawk.
Yeah.
I could totally do like a fin if I wanted to. But I'm also like not a fucking douche.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
necros.
Yeah.
Like, do the
I rocked one
Necros
of those for a
haircut.
long time. I had a necro. Pink
She's
for a
also
while.
just getting thin, so I don't
Yeah.
want to take her for too many walks, you know?
Totally. Yeah, you got a limited
Yeah.
amount of cuts left.
Yeah. If she goes down again, I don't think she's coming back up, Rock.
But also, I don't think you're doing yourself any favors by slicking it back. We had this talk. You got to cut it short.
Yeah, look
bring
at
it
this fucking
forward.
dude. I look
Forward.
cool as shit.
Yeah, that looks cool as shit, Billy.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like
Yeah.
I'm going bald.
Who's the one that doesn't need to worry about getting laid in this trifecta?
Good point. Good point.
Beautiful. All right.
Yeah. So keep growing that Jew hair then. Okay.
What are you talking about?
That Jew hawk you got going on up
whatever.
there.
What do you got under there?
Ooh.
You got the fucking. You
Locks,
got the
baby,
crushers
locks.
They're all just folded up.
I got it all tucked up. I got it all tucked up and pushed up. We got my Fabio fucking hidden.
Well, let's
Look at
fucking
that,
let's
Fabs.
wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Denzel, for that wonderful
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, we all
Fuck
just
you,
hate each other
Denzel.
after Denzel. Like, fuck you, Denzel. Yeah. You know
Fuck
what?
you.
Nothing
Fuck
good came
you
out of
guys.
Tacoma. That's what I'm saying.
No. No.
All right. Well,
don't think so.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Listen to our show all more.
That's
on
it. Did RJ already say goodbye?
I don't know what he said.
I think he's gone. Is he frozen?
Who knows?
Hey, Thicky.
Thick Dick.
Hey, Thicky. Are you still there or what?
Fuck him, he's gone. Anyways,
Okay, bye. Bye,
It's
everybody.
probably deleted anyways.
I don't. What is he doing? I'm done.
Thanks
I'm
everybody
done
for
recording.
tuning in this week. We are pretty much experts. You can check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and YouTube. While you're at it, go have a look at our Facebook page. You can ask an expert any time of day or night, whatever you like. And if you're into it, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We want to hear from you, baby. Thanks again, everybody. Tune in next week. We are pretty much experts, and we love you, I guess.